Hi guys, just want to share something I learned from a couple story that I heard. We usually grow up in a environment no po that people have, our parents and the society have high standards over us, right? And sometimes we feel like we need to meet that standard to be respected, to be loved, to belong. Well, partially that's true naman po, no? We need to meet some standards of the society then po for us to belong. So, hopefully the way that it was communicated to us is not in a demeaning, in a belittling way, not in a way that creates a distance between you and between the person of authority. Because eventually, it will also be it will also show up in your future relationship as an adult. Whenever you impose an expectation or whenever you communicate a disappointment. So sometimes po, no, we want to be very careful on how we communicate disappointment to another person, especially to our loved ones. Because sometimes we communicate disappointment in a very disappointing way, or in a way that creates a space between you and the person. Like for example, you are used to being neat in the house, and you are married to someone, or you are in a relationship with someone that is not very neat. Like his stuff is all over the place, and as a person that values being neat, you will really be disappointed with the person that's messy, right? That's because it's your value. It is engraved in who you are, right? And you're so used to being organized and cleaned, and we respect that. But we want to be careful on sharing it to others, sharing it to your partner, because it might create a distance between both of you. And if you are in an intimate relationship, you don't want to create distance. You also always want to be connected intimately with each other, right? So whenever you release a disappointment with disdain, contempt, and in a very harsh, hostile way, there's a possibility that you create a distance between you and that person. Why are you not organized? You should be organized. But all his life he's been so messed up, right? Ideally, we want to communicate it in a way that doesn't make our culture, our values, our belief system as superior to another, right? Because maybe your partner has other values that you don't have, like generosity, or being peaceful, right? If you're highly organized, if you're very clean in the house, that's good, no po, that's very beneficial. Having a clean house is something good, right? But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you have the right already to belittle other people who doesn't have your value, is not raised in a family that's organized, right? So whenever there's conflict, we want to make sure that we meet at the center. So we want to communicate it in a way that fosters teamwork and relationship, intimacy, right? Instead of creating a space and hostility in between both of you. So there's techniques, there are methods how to hold your frustration, how to hold your anger, and there are words that you can communicate in a way that it will not blow up, it will not damage the relationship. So if you want to learn more about how to do the conflict dance, this is something I think taught by Sue Johnson. You can check on her books. Her specialty is on couple therapy, I think, and relationships. And if you want to learn more about this, you can also book a schedule with me. I'll put a link somewhere here. So thank you so much, and hope you have a great day.